All right, folks, welcome in. We made it to Tuesday. How are you living? It's A-Bomb back with you, and the first pitch of this game is a strike. Dallas Keuchel deals, and we are underway from Atlanta. Phillies and Braves tonight. Scott Kingery is your leadoff man. 318 average, 10 home runs, 26 RBIs. Glad to be back. And glad that I'm your mom, LOL 316 Stone Cold Savage decided to join us again. Thanks so much. So, yep, it's Braves Phillies tonight from Atlanta. Braves back home with their 50-35 record and a 5.5 game lead on the Phillies. And now we've got technical difficulties from Fox Sports South. See if we can get that back up. I pay a lot of money for cable TV, damn it. And I can't tell you what's going on right now. Damn, that sucks. Well, all right, since the channel is completely down right now, we can at least go over some particulars regarding the game today. And we'll hope that Fox Sports South and or Charter Spectrum gets their act together here shortly. So we'll just have to rely on the scoreboard for the time being to keep us abreast of this game. Damn. All right then. So let's run down your Braves lineup for tonight. It will be Ronald Acuna Jr. in center, batting first. Dansby Swanson at short. Batting second. Batting third, Freddie Freeman at first. In the cleanup spot, Josh Donaldson at third base. Batting fifth is Markakis. In right field, Austin Riley is batting seventh. In left, no, check that. Markakis batting fifth, Riley batting sixth, McCann catching batting seventh, Ozzie Albies back to his regular spot in the eighth hole and playing second base, and Dallas Keuchel, your Braves pitcher for tonight. For the Phillies, their lineup, Kingery, Segura, and Harper, Hoskins, Real Muto, and Jay Bruce back in the lineup. And 7, 8, and 9, we have Hernandez, Franco, and Aaron Nola on the hill for the Phillies. He is coming into this game at 6-2 with a 4.22 ERA. The 26-year-old out of Baton Rouge is pitching for the Phillies. So according to our scoreboard, there's 2 outs in the top of the first. Man, I mean, this is some bull. Somebody call Charter Spectrum right now and let them know that there is nothing at all. It's just total dead air and a black screen. So ain't that some crap? I know I paid my bill. So channel number 721 works fine. Channel number 722 and 723 do not work. And then 724 is working just fine. And so, all right. Well, no TV for the time being. We see on our scoreboard, brought to you by treasurehunt.ga, by the way, that there is a 2-1 count. Ethan. Okay. Yes, we will definitely call you by your name, Ethan. So thanks for that. In fact, I remember that from the other night now. So it's a 2-ball and 1 strike count on whoever's batting now. And now we see that the top of the first is complete according to our scoreboard. So we're going to step aside for a second in between innings. The Phillies did not score, so that's the good news. The bad news, no TV over here for some reason. And, wow, it looks like it just came back up just in time. All right, so we'll step aside for this break, and hopefully when we come back, we will properly be able to call this game for you. Please stay tuned. This is A-Bomb. You're watching Coast to Coast. Okay, we are back. And Ronald Acuna is leading things off for the Braves against the Phillies right-hander Nola. First pitch is a strike. Acuna batting .295. 20 home runs, 52 RBIs. And he will be starting in Cleveland for the All-Star festivities. Here's the 0-1 pitch to him. Yeah, R.I.P. to Tyler Skaggs. Have we got a cause of death yet for the 27-year-old baseball player who was found dead in his hotel room? One pitch is a little bit low. It's 2-1. Okay, thanks, Ethan. We'll definitely bring you any breaking news on that front. Here's the 2-1 pitch in there, 2-2. Jay Winters, thanks so much. Go Braves, indeed. We're a Braves house. So here's the 2-2 pitch to Acuna. Swings and misses, strike 3. Nice slider. Braves have a 5.5 lead. Let's push that to 6.5. I mean, we can't get too greedy against these guys, but a 3-game sweep would be dope. And yeah, we do appreciate that, Ethan, so much. Here's Dansby, and he looks at a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. It is outside. 1-1. Good one, Jay Winters. That's pretty funny. Okay. Yes, the Braves have a 5.5 game lead on the Phillies. We're up 7 on the Nationals, 12 over the New York Mets, and 16.5 over Miami. Braves record coming into this game 50-35. The Phillies 44-40. And the Mets having a hard time of it at 38-47. And the 1-2 pitch from Dansby, or to Dansby. It's a little bit outside. Dansby, base hit into center field with 1 out. We'll take a look at some scores around the league. The Nationals are up 2-1 on Miami. That one's in the second inning. Pittsburgh 1, Cubbies nothing in the second. Boston up 4-0 over Toronto in the first inning. Tampa Bay 1, Baltimore nothing in the second inning. Yankees and Mets tied at 0, that is, in the Subway Series. So we know that Ethan's keeping a close eye on that. And Cincinnati up 2-0 over Milwaukee in the second inning. All other games a little bit later on. Pitch to Freddie Freeman. Over to first baseman over to second, back over to first for the double play. So Freddie doubled up, and that'll take care of the first inning. There is no score in Atlanta. We'll be right back. This is A-Bomb. Thanks for joining Coast to Coast. More baseball is up next. Rhys Hoskins is leading things off for the Phillies in the top of the second. Welcome in from NoCal, Mando Madeira. Sorry, Madeira. And Rhys Hoskins has a 1-1 count. So we've got Ethan. He says, go Mets in the Subway Series. I think the rest of us, I think I speak for the rest of us when I say, we would like to see that Subway crash. No offense. All right, a 1-2 from Keuchel. It's a little bit low, 2-2 on the Phillies cleanup man. This is Keuchel's first appearance in Atlanta as a Brave. And his third start overall since being picked up. Here's the 2-2. Low. And we know when Keuchel is on, he's getting ground ball outs for most of his batters. So let's keep an eye on that. Three-two pitch is smoked into left field for a single. Leadoff base hit. Yeah, I can't remember how long it's been since the Mets. It wasn't that long ago since they were in the playoffs. It's a couple years ago, I guess. I think they went up against the Cubs the year that the Cubs won the World Series. I want to say that, right? Real Muto jumps on the first pitch, and he immediately flies out to right field. There's out number one. And Ethan, yeah, I do other sports. In fact, before you know it, it'll be time for Falcons football, and we'll have that for you. We also do some Hawks when NBA season rolls around. So, Jay, let's see. When did the Mets win a championship most recently? 1986. So here's Jay Bruce. He's got an 0-1 count. And he hits one pretty well in the center field, but Acuna makes a jump, gets some ups, and takes care of that out. I mean, right up against the wall. Did he save a home run? I don't think so, but he definitely took away extra bases. And it may, in fact, have saved a home run. Very close. So Acuna has made a few of those this season, proving that he is indeed a five-tool player. So there we go. Hernandez flies out on the first pitch to him. And so good defense by the Braves in that inning, including that highlight from Acuna. Watch SportsCenter later on for that. So we now head to the bottom of the inning in Atlanta on a Tuesday night. It's a short week. Tomorrow's my Friday. So let's go into that strong. And let's hope the Braves do the same thing. We'll see you in the bottom of the second. If it's your first time in here, you know the rules. Hit that subscribe button. Welcome back to the bottom of the second inning from Atlanta. Tuesday night baseball. Phillies Braves. First place versus second place. And leading off, Josh Donaldson. They call him the $20 million man with the $5 haircut. And here's the pitch. It's in there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looked like a strike to me, but Donaldson is just okay with that ball. No problem at all, he says. So we got to go 49ers. They used to beat the Falcons up on the regular way back in the day when the Falcons and the Niners were both in the same division. Those two teams played twice a year, and it was rare for the Falcons to ever pull out any of those. It seemed like once every 3 years we'd get lucky and win a game. It's 2-2 to Donaldson. But that all changed in 1998, I think it was. That's the season where the Falcons made their Super Bowl run that first time. And we ended up beating the Niners in the playoffs that year. 2-2 pitch to Donaldson, fouled away. We're hoping to hear from Bone Crusher later on. Not sure if he's still down in South Florida or if he's made it back to North Florida. Here's the 2-2 to Donaldson. Man, right on a line, but Segura, the shortstop, backhands that one. And that's out number one. All right, Markakis, 275, 8 home runs, 48 RBIs. Swings and misses. The hell? That one's going to split the gap and bounce up against the wall. Markakis is going to end up with a stand-up double. All right, then. So, runner on second. Here's Austin Riley. Batting .273. And he looks at the ball. 14 home runs, 37 RBIs. Here we go. It's the 1-0. Swings and misses. I just found out I'm going to be going to Wrigley Field for the first time. I wish it was against the Braves. I wish we were playing them. But, you know, you can't have it all, right? And here's the 1-1 to Riley. Swings and misses. It's going to be in September. But I will definitely post some video from that. I can't wait to just walk around that whole neighborhood and the ballpark and soak it all in. I'm not a Cubs fan, but, man, I mean, Wrigley Field, everybody's got to make that pilgrimage at least once. Here's the 1-2 to Riley. Swung on a miss. Couldn't check it. Second strikeout for Nola, and that's 2 outs. Runner on second. And McCann steps in. And he takes the ball. Cubs Pirates, Saturday, September 14th. Here comes the 1-0 to McCann. That's in there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. 1-2. T. Yeah, this Nola dude, man, he can deal. Here's the 1-2 pitch to McCann. Strike 3 called. McCann's arguing, but that looked pretty good from here. From section HD on a Tuesday night. I'm coming at you from Metro Atlanta. This game is coming to you also from Metro Atlanta. It is 0-0 as we head to the third inning on a Tuesday night. Be right back. Franco leads things off. In the top of the third, here comes pitch number 21 from Keuchel. And it's a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Ground ball to short. Dansby takes care of that, and there's one out. So here's Aaron Nola. .034 average. He does have 1 RBI. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. It's 1-1. And Tej, if you're a minute behind, again, all you got to do is pause YouTube for about a minute, and then you'll be right on par with me, right? Here's the 1-1. In there, 1-2. One-two pitch is low. Here is the 2-2. Outside. But they say he did not check his swing, so he's out. Keuchel strikes out the pitcher, and back to the top of the order. And Kingery batting .316, 10 home runs, 26 RBIs. He's 0 for 1 tonight. He looks at ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swings and misses. 1-1. There is nobody on. There are 2 outs in the top of the third. This is pitch number 30 for Keuchel. And it is a ball. It's 2-1. Two-one pitch to Kingery is low. Kingery on the 3-1 pitch flies out on a line for out number 3. Acuna takes care of that one. So we go to the bottom of the third. We are scoreless in Atlanta. Please stay right where you are. We'll be back after this. Always good to have the legend in the dugout. Welcome in. Last time we checked, the Reds were up 2-0 over the Brewers. And we'll check the scores again in just a bit. Right now, we're in the bottom of the third, and here's Albies. And he swings at the first one and fouls it out of play. This is his first at bat tonight. 281 average, 13 home runs, 46 RBIs. Pretty damn good production out of your second baseman, I would say. And here's the 0-1. Swings and misses. Nola gets set for the 0-2 pitch. Here it is, and it is outside. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swings. Oh, I thought he missed it, but apparently he fouled it away. All right, then. It's still 1-2. Nationals 2, Marlins 1 in the third. Pirates 1, Cubs nothing in the third. Also, in the second inning, it's the Red Sox 5, the Jays 1, Rays 2, Orioles 1 in the third inning. Yankees 2, Mets nothing in the Subway Series in the third inning. And Ozzy Albies, is this one going to fall in for a bloop hit? It does not. Kingery comes in and records the put out. There's out number 1. And the Reds are indeed still up 2-0 in the fourth inning over the Brewers. All other games a little bit later on. TreasureHunt.ga just brought you that update. Here's Dallas Keuchel. And the pitch to him is taken for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch to Keuchel is in there. The 0-2 is outside. It's just after 8 o'clock local time, Metro Atlanta. Thanks for tuning in to Coast with A-Bomb. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Keuchel. Fouled away. Still waiting to hear from the Bone Crusher. We're not sure if he's still down in Southwest Florida. We're not sure if he's on the road on his way back up, or perhaps he's already back home in PCB. It's a long drive. I looked at it on Google Maps from PCB down to Fort Myers, Florida. That's a serious drive. And that's strike 3. Keuchel is retired, and that's out number 2. And if you look at the drive, if you look on the map at how you get from Panama City Beach, Florida, down to Fort Myers, Florida, it's almost like you have to go a little bit north to go south because the Gulf of Mexico is in the way. So we hope he had a productive trip down to Fort Myers, and I'm sure he'll pop in as soon as possible here. Marquez is up, nobody on, 2 outs, and an 0-1 count now to Acuna, who's 0 for 1 today. Yeah, the Phillies are, definitely a disappointment. They outspent everybody. And is this right? Did I hear this right? That Bryce Harper is not an all-star? And Walking Legend, yeah, the Hawks, man, they've and the 1-1 pitch, by the way, is outside. All the Atlanta teams are kind of on the up now. We've got the Atlanta United. Some people might not count that as being legit, but Atlanta United did win the championship last year. The Braves having a big season. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Acuna. It's fouled away. We're expecting the Falcons to have a big season, and we're expecting the Hawks to have a much better season coming up. We pretty much killed it in the draft. Trae Young and John Collins have been so far very promising. So, yeah, we're definitely excited down here about the Hawks. Walking Legend says my stream is frozen. Everything appears to be good. All my instruments, all my gauges and graphs and charts and everything seem to look okay. So I'm going to say it might be on your end, brother. Now, a lot of times that is something that like would have affected me in the past. But it seems like I've had a pretty damn good solid internet stream this last month. Yeah, everything looks okay. I'm watching on an independent monitor. So hope you get that worked out, brother. In the meantime, Dansby is up. Yeah, at first I was upset that Luka Doncic did not become a Hawk. But then it became apparent that we did pretty damn good on our own with the acquisition of Trae Young. He actually went neck and neck in the second half of the season for that Rookie of the Year. But Doncic had the overall better season and deserved it. Kevin Huerter, the redheaded guy. Yeah, man. I think a lot of people don't talk about Kevin Huerter just because he's got he's just this white dude with red hair. He just doesn't really look like much of a basketball guy out there just from his appearance only. But, yeah, don't let that fool you. Yeah, I agree, Stan Parker. Absolutely. At first, I was just like everybody else. I was like, damn, we went the wrong way. And, we only got Trae Young. But then he really turned it on after the All-Star game. And, the Hawks are starting to shape up. So Atlanta might just turn into Wintersville here real soon. All of our teams trending up. And so Dansby's up with a 1-0 count with a runner on first. And 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Outside. Freddie Freeman is on deck, but there are 2 outs. Let's see if Dansby can keep it going. Acuna gets his lead. Here's the pitch. Did he check his swing? He did not. It's 2-1. All right, Crusher has checked in. Here comes a 2-1 pitch. Back to first instead. Yeah, Crusher, welcome back. We were just talking about you, wondering if you were on the road or back in Northwest FLA, and how you've got to go a little bit north before you can go south if you're taking that trip you were on. So it's a 3-1 count to Dansby. Let's see what happens with Acuna. And Dansby puts the charge into one, but it's back to the wall and caught for out number 3. So just shy of the wall. Dansby almost had it out of here for a 2-out bomb. Instead, nothing doing. And we head now to the 4th inning in Atlanta with a 0-0 score. We'll be right back. Four hitters coming up for the Phillies. Segura leads things off. He's over 1. We're in an old-fashioned pitcher's duel in Atlanta. First of 3 between these two teams. It's a 2-0 count to Segura. Here's the pitch. It's 3-0. 3-0 pitch in there. Here's 3-1 pitch to Segura. Smashes that one into left field. That's a base hit. Lead off single. And here's Bryce Harper. Bryce 0 for 1. Bryce, 249, 15 home runs, 59 RBIs. Power numbers looking pretty good, actually. I mean, not a bad season at all for him, at least when you look at those numbers. Fouls away the first pitch. It's 0-1. Big shift on for Bryce. Here's the 0-1. He's showing bunt, and he bunts it foul. 0-2. So, okay, actually the ball hit his knuckle, but since he was in the act of bunting, apparently, that means you're screwed. And it's a foul ball, not a hit by pitch. All right, then. So, that's in fact indeed what happened there. It's 0-2 on Harper. Let's talk about a little bit of insult to injury. You don't see that very often. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swings and misses. Harper is retired. Second strikeout for Keuchel, and that's out number 1 in the top of the 4th. All right, then. So here we go. Rhys Hoskins, Phillies cleanup man. He's 1 for 1 with a single. And strike 1 to him. 264 average. 19 home runs, 55 driven in for Rhys. Here's the 0-1. Inside. 1-1. Here comes the pitch. It's number 43 for Keuchel, and it's fouled away. 1-2 in the top of the 4th. Scoreless from Atlanta. Glad to have everybody on board. Thanks for giving us a little chatter in the dugout. If it's your first time in, we'd appreciate it if you would crush the subscribe and the like buttons in that particular order too. It's now 2-2 to Rhys Hoskins. Real Muto is on deck for the Phillies. Pitch is hit back to the mound. Keuchel fields it, throws on to first. There is out number 2. Runner advances to second base. 2 outs, runner on second. And Real Muto is due up. Same 2 teams tomorrow. And we're hoping the Bone Crusher will bring that one to you. It's been a few days for him. In fact, we were both off for a few days. But we are back and better than ever. And ready to bring you Braves reaction. Pitch to Real Muto is low. He's 0 for 1 today. Ball 2, 2-0 to perhaps the top catcher in the National League, Real Muto. Two-0 pitch is low. Here comes the 3-0 pitch. Outside, there's the walk. So Jay Bruce will come up, 2 outs, 2 on. Jay Bruce, 21 home runs on the year. 230 batting average. Pitch to Bruce. Oh, man, that's trouble. That's falling in. That's going to score at least 1 all the way to the wall. And 2 will score. So a 2-out double for Jay Bruce. And it's 2-0 Phillies. 17th double of the year for Jay Bruce. I mean, this dude can rake. Can't do a whole lot of anything else, but he can hit the baseball. Hernandez up. 2 outs, runner on second base. Riley's going to take care of that fly ball, thankfully. And the side is finally retired, but not before Jay Bruce. And a 2-out double put the Phillies up. On the Braves, the score, Philadelphia 2, Atlanta nothing. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Freddie Freeman. Leading off the fourth, swings and misses. Phillies strike first. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Freddie. It's a shot into right field, but right to Bryce Harper, out number 1. Josh Donaldson's turn. Donaldson 0 for 1. Braves are up 5.5. If we win tonight, we're up 6.5. If we lose, we're up 4.5. The pitch to Donaldson is a little bit outside. Can't wait to hear Crusher's take on the bathroom situation. Same two teams, 7:20 Eastern Time tomorrow night. And if you want to scoot over to Crusher's channel and get a head start there, you can hover over my info button. Hit the info button, and it'll take you right to Crusher's YouTube channel. It's 2-1 to Donaldson after that ball. Here's the 2-1. Fouled away, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Donaldson fouls it away. Nola's dealing tonight, man. He is on point with just about all these pitches. Fastball's working. He's got a hell of a slider, a plus slider. Markakis on deck for Atlanta. And here is the 2-2 pitch. Just outside. I'm sure Crusher has some comments on that luxury hotel he was staying at and down there. 3-2 pitch. Oh, barely a ball. In fact, that should have been a strike, but we'll take that. Ball 4. Runner on first with 1 out. So here's Markakis. If you've listened to me for any length of time, you heard my motel hell experience down in Panama City Beach. And by the way, never stay at the, oh God, what is that place called? I can't think of it right now. The Sea Haven Beach Hotel. Do not ever stay at that place. If you're ever so inclined, if you see some kind of great deal on booking.com or hotels.com for the Sea Haven Beach Resort and PCB, stay away from that. It's worse than any roadside motel you've ever seen or slept in before. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Markakis. And there's strike 1. So Markakis up there, 2-1 count. Runner on first. 1 out. Braves down by 2. Popped it up. And Jay Bruce ends up coming in from left field for the put out. There are 2 outs. Austin Riley steps in with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Crusher said he hated the hotel, but I'll tell you what, I guarantee you it had a freaking mini fridge at least. And if not that, an ice bucket, right? It would have had at least one of those 2 items, if not both. At the Sea Haven Beach Hotel, you get none of those items. Here's the 0-1. To Riley, he puts it in the air. To right field, can of corn. And just like that, the Braves are through 4. And no score yet from the Braves. Let's hold them right here and then come back and score a few runs. Right now is the Phillies 2, the Braves nothing. We're headed to the 5th inning on Tuesday Night Baseball. Here we are, 5th inning. Phillies 2, Braves nothing. Got to hold him right here. And Maikel Franco grounded out in the 3rd. Not sure if that Franco Stein is still on sale on treasurehunt.ga, but if any Phillies fans are watching tonight, you might want to head over to treasurehunt.ga and see if the Franco Stein is still available for that special price. And that's out number 1. Franco retired. Nationals and Marlins. It's 2-1 Nats, but we're in a rain delay. If Juan Gotti is on board, he'll enjoy that update. Red Sox 7, Blue Jays 1, 4th inning. And Aaron Nola is up. And the pitch to him is in there. It's 1-1. The 1-1 to Nola. Just outside. The 2-1 to the pitcher. Grounded to Dansby. There's out number 2. Nobody on. 2 out. All right, well, it sounds like Crusher has a little bit of adventure to share with you tomorrow on his show. From that photo, and Crusher posted a picture on Facebook. I thought you were staying at the luxury, you know, at least like a Hilton kind of quality place. So with the bases clear and 2 outs, here is the leadoff man, Kingery. He's 0 for 2. Here is the 0-1. It's a little bit low. No breakfast at the motel. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, even though I don't usually go for that anyway. Here's the 1-1. And nice play by Dansby. He throws over to first, but valiant effort. He probably should have just held on to that one. However, we've got an infield hit. Runner on first with 2 out. But I do understand I'm just not a big, I don't have to have breakfast. Like, I can skip breakfast if necessary. And so if all you've got is some cereal or a banana or even the waffle thing where you can help yourself there, I'm probably going to skip that anyway. Now, if I could actually have a real breakfast with like fully cooked breakfast, I'm all about that. But if the choice is just some cereal and a banana and the waffle station, I'm probably just going to skip that. Just too lazy, you know. I'd just rather stay in the room. All right, here's the 0-1, and that one is hit over to Dansby. Takes the short toss over to second for the force, and out number 3. So we held him right where we needed to. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and it's about time to get to work. It's about time to start scoring some runs because this Nola dude is looking sharp. More Braves coming up after the break. It's 2-0 Bad Guys. Brian McCann leads off the fifth. He's 0 for 1. And he looks at the ball. Please like and or subscribe if it's your first time on board. We bring you Braves, Falcons, and more. Here's the 1-0. Fouled away. McCann, 265, 8 home runs, 30 RBIs. And here's the 1-1 pitch. It's official. I will be at a game at Wrigley Field on September 14th. Wish it was a Braves game. That would make it a lot more exciting, but and there's a shot to the gap by McCann, and let's see what happens here. He's going to end up on second base with a lead-off double. Way to go, McCann. It's going to be the Cubbies and the Pirates on September 14th. Looking forward to that. Always wanted to go there. It's a bucket list item. So you will see some reporting from there. I can't wait to bring a little bit of that to you. And so that scored a single and an error. Nobody out. Runner on second. And it's Albies. He pops one into the outfield. Kingery in, and there's out number 1. Runner does not advance. And now Keuchel steps into the box. And I guess you're going to ask him to sacrifice here. That's usually how it goes, even though there's one out already. Might as well move the guy over to third. And then see what Acuna can do next. So cool having Acuna in that leadoff spot. Here's a pitch to Keuchel. He's swinging and missing. Not bunting. And that was a pretty sharp-looking swing from a pitcher, especially an American League guy. Here's the pitch. Takes it inside, 1-1. This will be pitch number 70 for Nola in the bottom of the fifth. Take strike 2. 1-2 now to Keuchel. Here's the 1-2. Swings and misses, strike 3. 2 outs now. McCann is still at second base. And let's see if Acuna can do some damage. So cool having Acuna coming up in that leadoff spot. You're never far away from a power guy. In fact, you've got, even in the bottom of the order, that number 8 spot, Ozzie Albies, he can go yard at any time. Then you've got the pitcher in between, and then boom, right there again, you've got Acuna who can go yard at any time. So here he is, and he swings and misses. The Hawk. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Acuna. It's low. The Hawk is back on vacay. Okay, then. Sounds grand. Here's the 1-1. Acuna fouls it away. 1-2. Let's see exactly where Caswell Beach, North Carolina is. Never heard of it. I've been to Ocracoke, North Carolina, which is an island in the Outer Banks. Let's see if this is anywhere near that. Doesn't look that way, but I'm sure it's a beautiful place to be this time of year. Okay, I got you. Looks like the place to be, absolutely. All right, then, a 2-2 pitch to Acuna. And called strike 3 on the corner. So, nothing doing. Nola is cruising along here. But we got a little time to work with. We've got a few outs to go. So, everything is just fine so far. We know this team can do it in the late innings. Got to hold them right here, though. We'll see if Dallas Keuchel can do that when we come back. Coast to Coast is back, and Bryce Harper's in the box. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Braves trying to keep him right here. Top of the 6th, Dallas Keuchel. Here comes pitch number 66 from him. And it's inside to Bryce Harper, 3-0. Pitch to Bryce, right through there, 3-1. Three-one pitch. This one's grounded over to Ozzie. No problem. Out number 1. 0 for 3 tonight for Bryce Harper. We all like that. We want to thank TreasureHunt.ga for being our title sponsor this year. Rhys Hoskins, cleanup man. Steps in. He's 1 for 2 with a single. And he looks at a ball. Keuchel, pitch count looking good. We're in the top of the 6th. This is number 70 right here. And it happens to be a ball. We would appreciate it if you would subscribe if it's your first time here in our house, the Coast to Coast house, which happens to be a big Braves, Falcons, and more house. And as always, hit us up down in the dugout, just like the Hawk has done. He's booing Bryce Harper from beautiful Caswell Beach, North Carolina. And we hear you all the way down here in Braves country. So it's a 3-1 count to Hoskins. Three-one pitch is a ball. 1 out walk. Here is Real Muto. JT is 0 for 1 with a walk. 10 home runs, 37 RBIs for the catcher. First pitch hit into right field. That's trouble. That's going to bounce up against the wall. And runners are going to be on the corners. Check it. Runners on second and third with 1 out. That's a double. Second and third, just 1 out. That one hit up out 4 feet up on the wall. In right field, Markakis did a good job fielding that one and getting it back in quickly. By the time he did, runners were on second and third. Here's Jay Bruce. He has the 2 RBIs. And that's strike 1. The big shift is on for Jay Bruce, the lefty. Inside to him, it's 1-1. Are any of our big competitors going at it tonight? The Goose, perhaps. And the 1-1 pitch is inside. 2-1 to Jay Bruce. Could Mr. Sports be doing the game? The 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed, 2-2. Gotta hold him right here, Keuchel. Or what about that lovely young lady? I forgot her name. Amore, Amy Amore. Wonder if she's doing the game. But glad to see we're picking up a few viewers. Appreciate all that. Jay Bruce. Okay then, grounds out to first. There's 2 out. Nobody advanced. Freddie Freeman, unassisted. It was a grounder to Freddie, and he stepped on the bag. All right, so this would be the damage control of all damage controls by Keuchel so far in his short Braves career. And we've just heard that Amy Amore is, in fact, doing this exact same game. I wish there was some way to bring them all over here. But you know those same goons who are working hard for, what's his name, John Brooks, are also, you know, bouncing over in her YouTube channel. Right? They're big bouncers over on her channel. And so since there's already a Goose coast to coast / Bone Crusher feud going on, they're probably already on the lookout. But yeah, she seems herself. She's a very, you know, charming young lady. You know, she's got a, you know, whatever lacks in content, she makes up it for in personality. Okay, so top of the 6th, a 2-1 count to Hernandez. Got to get him out. 2 outs, runners on second and third. All right, it's 2-2 after that foul. All right, man, this would be the serious damage control. Some fans on their feet here for the 2-2 pitch with 2 out. We'll do it again. It's fouled away. Steps off. We'll do it again. Thanks for sticking it out with us. Just after 9 o'clock local time in Metro Atlanta. The city of Atlanta. The 2-2 pitch is low. Three and two. That means it is 6:03 on the West Coast. Payoff pitch. Grounded to short. Dansby throws on a first. Damage control. Engaged. Hell of a job from Keuchel getting out of that one. Big jam. He gets out of it. That's going to add to his confidence. And now it's time for the Braves to go to work in the bottom of the sixth, coming right up for you. We are down 2-0 to the Phillies. Stick around. The rest of the game is coming up. Here we go. And we're back. Bottom of the sixth. Dansby Swanson coming up. Yes, Shania, this is the actual game. We are live. Coast to coast coming at you. This game is from Atlanta. And Dansby hits one over to short. Quick throw to first, and there's out number one. Dansby retired. It's Phillies 2, Braves nothing. Tuesday night baseball in full effect. And a beautiful 75 in NoCal. And here is Freddie. That one bounces up there, 1-0. He's 0-2 tonight. And still batting .310 on the year. And the 1-0 pitch is hit into left field, but not deep enough. Just shy of the warning track, and a quick 2 out. Nola is dealing tonight. Keuchel has had a good game tonight, but not quite as good as Nola. So that sends up Donaldson. Josh is 0 for 1 tonight. Here's the pitch. A little bit outside. Oh for 1 with a walk, batting .252, 15 home runs, and 39 RBIs for Josh. And here's the pitch. It is in there, 1-1. Same two teams tomorrow night with the Bone Crusher. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Markakis on deck with 2 out. We'll check some scores around the league coming up. But first, a 2-1 pitch. Fouled away, 2-2. We'll see if Keuchel comes back out to pitch the 7th. 2-2 pitch to Josh. It's low, 3-2. Does not appear to be anybody warming up in the Braves' pen right now. Payoff pitch to Donaldson. Outside. 2-out walk. Markakis steps in. And that's 2 walks tonight for Josh. And Shania, if it's your first time on board, thanks for hitting us up. Don't leave without hitting that subscribe. And a thumbs up for your boy. As John Brooks likes to say. And actually, let's be clear, we have no beef with John Brooks. I think I got that mixed up. The beef is with the Goose and his goons. And here's the 1-0 pitch to Markakis with 2 out. Fouled away, 1-1. The string cheese incident. There's this big band that used to be around Athens, and I only know about them because I'd see those ads in the Flagpole magazine all the time. But yeah, the string cheese incident. Good stuff. I hope he's watching right now, and if he is, we welcome you in. And it's 1-2 to Markakis. And we invite anybody to have their say down in the dugout. We do not delete posts unless it's spam. So anybody's welcome to weigh in, and we'll give you your forum. 1-2 pitch fouled away. So string cheese, welcome anytime in the dugout. Same goes for the Goose. All right, the 1-2 pitch. little bit inside of Markakis, 2-2. So if anything, we're racking up the pitch count for Nola. He just hit 90. Let's get him the hell out of here and see what the relief pitchers can do, because this dude is a buzzsaw tonight. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Markakis. This one is put into center field for a base hit. All right then. Single. Runners on first and second now with 2 out. Austin Riley and the Hawk said something about the kid and a home run earlier tonight here in this dugout. That's a lot of pressure. Hell, we'll settle for a base hit right now that could probably drive in the run. We'll take a single right here from Riley. The chop is out in Atlanta. All right, so we're ready. Riley batting .298 with runners in scoring position. Here's the pitch. On the corner, strike one. Brian McCann on deck with 2 out. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up, and he throws the bat down in disgust. That's going to do it. Braves try to get something cooking, albeit with 2 outs. But we did rack up the pitch count a little bit for Nola. So let's hope he is not long for this game tonight. We'll be right back with you and hope the Braves once again can hold him. Will Dallas Keuchel come back to pitch, or will it be a new Atlanta Perler? Find out next. 8, 9, and 1 guys coming up. And number 8 just grounded out. Franco over to Dansby, out number 1. And Keuchel is, in fact, still in this game. And he's pitched a good one. Just not as good as Nola so far. All right, Crusher, thanks for the update. Looks like we picked up a sub or 2, so hit us up there. Aaron Nola is still in. Also, he's batting for himself. Didn't see that coming. But why not? He's pitching a shutout. But he's right up near 100. It's 1-1 to Nola. There's strike 2 to Nola. Here's your scoreboard update. The Nationals 2, the Marlins 1. That's in the 3rd inning. We're in a rain delay in Pittsburgh where the Pirates are up 2-0 on the Cubs. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Nola. It's outside. The Rays are up 4-1 over Baltimore in the 7th. The Yankees up 2-1 on the Mets in the Subway Series. 7th inning there. And that's strike 3 to Nola. 2 outs. And the 3rd strikeout for Keuchel. Brewers have taken the lead in Cincinnati. They're up 4-3 on the Reds. We have the Rangers 2. The Angels 1 in Texas. Sox and Tigers postponed in Chicago. We're in the 3rd inning in Colorado where the Astros are up 5-2 on the Rockies. 3rd inning in KC where the Indians are up 6-1 there. All other games, that is, will be coming up later tonight. TreasureHunt.ga just brought you that update. And Scott Kingery is the batter, 1 for 3 with a single. And the pitch to him is high. 1-1 with 2 out. Nobody on base, top of the 7th inning. Got to hold him right here once again. Nola has pitched one hell of a ball game, and he's going to be back in the bottom of the 7th because he just batted for himself. The only run so far, 2 out RBI double from Jay Bruce. It was a 2 RBI double to be specific. Kingery grounds it to Dansby, throws on to first, and that takes care of the side. Time to stretch in Atlanta and time to get the bats warmed up. We've said it before. We're going to say it again. It is time to go to work. But right now, it's time for the 7th inning stretch in Atlanta. This is Coast to Coast. And A-Bomb will be right back with you. Here's McCann, bottom of the 7th. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Here's the 1-0. That's popped up. And Segura is going to camp under that one for out number 1. McCann is retired. And Crusher, just for the record, to make sure we do understand, you will be streaming tomorrow night's game. Phillies Braves, 7:20 Eastern Time. Ozzy Albies, 0 for 2. Pitcher spot due up next. Here's the pitch to Ozzy. Oh, man, swinging bunt. And that's out number 2 quickly. The catcher, JT Realmuto, threw him out. Picked up the swinging bunt, got it out of his glove and on to first very quickly. And now it is the pitcher spot. So it's Matt Joyce. Some people say he looks a little bit like actor Richard Gere. He's got a .293 average and a pinch hitting role. And he looks at the ball. Here's the 1-0. Outside. Here's the 2-0 to Joyce. In there for a strike. Nice curveball. 2-1. Acuna would be next. Here's the pitch. Well, he's going to have to wait till the 8th because Joyce grounds out to second base to end the inning. So, nothing doing for the Braves again. Nola pitching a masterpiece. Let's head to the 8th inning and hold him there. Once again, we'll see who's coming up next to pitch for the Braves. Will it be Keuchel or somebody else? Stay tuned to find out. New pitcher for the Braves. It is Chad Sabatka. He's been up and down between Gwinnett and Atlanta a couple of times this season. Two, 3, and 4 hitters coming up for the Phillies. And there's strike one to Segura. There's a base hit for Segura. And that's how the 8th inning starts for the Phillies with a leadoff single. Let us know who's still on board with us. Where are you living? Where are you hanging out? And we do have a new subscriber. We appreciate that so much. Mr. Capella. Thank you. So Bryce Harper steps in. Let's see if he can add to the Phillies' lead. We hope not. He's 0 for 3 tonight. And there's one over to second base. Over to short for 1. Back to first. 2. Double play. Bryce Harper grounds into that one. That was nicely executed there. Ozzie fielded it. Threw back over to shortstop. Dansby covering second. And then Dansby back over to first. 4, 6, 3. Nice. And Bryce is 0 for 4. You got to like, I don't care what team you're rooting for, unless you're a Phillies fan, you got to like that. Rhys Hoskins up. Here's the 0-1. High, 1-1. One bounces up there. It's 2-1. Just after 9:30 local time. Still hot, 86. The 2-1 pitch to Hoskins is in there, 2-2. Braves have the top of the order coming up in the bottom of the 8th, starting with Acuna. Hoskins steps out of the box and calls time. He checked his swing. It's now 3-2. Payoff pitch to Hoskins with 2 out and nobody on base. 3-2 pitch is low. 2 out, walk. Okay, we can get past this. We can prevail and get around this 2-out walk. JT Realmuto, 1 for 2, walk, a double, a run scored. He's got 10 home runs. He's got 37 ribbies. The pitch is a strike. It looks like Nola will come out and pitch the bottom of the 8th. At least that's the way it appears so far. Here's the pitch. And it bounces up there. And the runner makes it to second base. Wild pitch. And all of a sudden, already we're looking at a possible replay. A challenge, that is. Braves think they got him. Or maybe not. He looks safe. That's not worth a challenge, but maybe at this stage of the game it is. If you haven't used it yet. All right, and it stands. In fact, it didn't even have a review. All right, then. Line drive to Markakis and right. He catches it on the fly. Looked kind of dangerous for a second, but that's going to do it. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. Acuna due up. Stay right here. We'll have that for you. Dansby Swanson and Freddie Freeman due up as well. Top of the order coming right up. Acuna, Dansby, Freddie. And hopefully more than that. Okay, so here it is. Acuna looks at strike 1. My name, A-Bomb. My show, Coast to Coast. Hope you're enjoying that. Here's the 0-1 pitch. It's low, 1-1. 1-1 pitch, a little bit outside. Phillies bullpen has gone to work. And that's good news. Let's hope we can get this guy out of there. Nola is pitching a masterpiece. 2-2 now to Acuna. Nola still looks good out there, still throwing mid-90s. But the pitch count 104. Here's the 2-2. It is low. 3-2. All right then. Payoff pitch due to Acuna. Here comes that payoff pitch. Swings and foul tips it for strike 3 into the glove. Number 7 for Nola tonight. And here comes Dansby. It has gotten quiet in the dugout. We really like some chatter up in here. One for 3 is Dansby's single in the first innings. He's got the average at 270, 15 home runs. And there's a strike. The 0-1. Outside. 1-1. Let's get those rally caps on. I don't currently have my cap, but I might have to go look for it. Here's the 1-1 to Dansby. It is fouled away. Freddie waiting on deck. Here's the 1-2 to Dansby. Fouled it away. $110 pitches for Nola. Here's the 1-2 pitch. It is fouled away at 95 miles an hour. We'll do it again. We bring you Braves, Falcons, Hawks, and more on this channel. If that's your bag, subscribe. Trying to get to 1K. Not tonight, but sometime soon. The 1-2 pitch, and Dansby pops this one up into right field. Bryce Harper gets it. Out number 2, Freddie Freeman is the last hope for the Braves in the 8th. And now you start to get the feeling that this dude Nola is going to pitch the entire game unless we can make something happen right now. Pitch to Freddie is low. The Freddie shift is on. Here's the 1-0 pitch. It's in there. 1-1. One is low. Phillip Dodgers Cheesecake 14. Welcome. As Freddie swings and misses, it's 2-2. This Nola dude can deal. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Freddie. Called strike 3. Nola. What a great performance against this red-hot lineup for the Braves. But still a little bit of hope left. So let's do this. Let's step aside and take a quick break. We'll be back for the top of the 9th inning right after this. On Coast to Coast, my name is A-Bomb. Jerry Blevins, your new pitcher for Atlanta. Got to hold him. 2-0 Phillies. Jay Bruce had the only 2 RBIs earlier tonight. He's up now. 233 average, 21 homers, 50 RBIs. And here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. 1 and check it. 0-2. Blevins, a skinny dude up there. Braves reliever. Looks a little bit like Pete Townsend, the guitarist from the legendary band The Who. And he rings up Jay Bruce. Strikeout number 1 for Blevins. Braves have 4, 5, and 6 coming up in the bottom of the 9th. That's Donaldson, Markakis, and Riley, I believe. I think that's how it works out. Hector Nearest, the closer for the Phillies, up and warming up in the bullpen. Pitch to Hernandez is low. It's 1-1. One pitch. It's a line drive into right center. Base hit. Hernandez on first with a 1-out single. Michael Franco steps in. 0 for 3 tonight. Here's the pitch. Almost hit him. It's 1-0. Same two teams. 7:20 Eastern tomorrow. All right, everybody steps off, resets, and let's do this 1-0 pitch one more time. Blevins kicks and fires. Inside, 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 to Franco. Instead, the pitch to the throw to first, that is. Runner back safely. Here is the 2-0. Fouled away. Big hack by Franco, but fouled it backwards. Pitcher spot due up next for the Phillies. They've got a pinch hitter on deck. We'll let you know who that was. And Blevins gets set to deal the 2-1. Here it is. It is popped up. And when I say popped up, it was close to the warning track, but that's out number 2. Okay, then. So here comes that pinch hitter, and we'll let you know who he is. Blevins looks to be about 6'2" and 180 pounds. Soaking wet, and his night is over. Here comes the human peanut out to make a pitching change. He pretty much got the job done. There's a runner on first, however, with 2 out in the top of the 9th, and we'll be back to let you know who's coming in for the Braves. Stay tuned. A-Bomb will be right back with Coast to Coast. Tomlin is in. 2 outs, runner on first. Top of the 9th. And here's Rodriguez pinch hitting. So that's the end of the night for Nola. That's a good thing. Sean Rodriguez pinch hitting. 208 average, 1 home run, 6 RBIs. Not exactly scary numbers. 0-1 pitch is in there. So when we come in the bottom of the 9th inning, the first man up will be Donaldson. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to try to cut into this 2-0 lead. Oh, 2 pitch. Instead, the throw to first. Runner back. We've missed Mexican for Golovkin tonight. Haven't heard a peep from him. Or Sergeant Gibby. Our regulars are out and about. The 0-2 is outside. The game brought to you tonight by treasurehunt.ga. Go there, click sports fans. Here's the 1-2 pitch. High, 2-2. is the 2-2 pitch. It is tapped. Back to the pitcher. Underhands to first. Nicely done. So, last chance for the Braves. Donaldson, Markakis, and Riley all due up in the bottom of the ninth. Let's go to work and get her done. We'll be right back. A-Bomb and Coast to Coast. Now, that's what you're watching right now. We've got bottom of the ninth baseball coming up. Let's do this. Here's Donaldson. He looks at ball one. Nearest. Phillies closer in. 2-0. We can do this. We've overcome way more than 2 runs before. Here's the pitch. Oh. Okay, we'll take that call. Bad call. But it goes the Braves' way, so we're okay with that. 2-0. 2-0 to Donaldson. Here it is. There's strike one. It's a foul ball. Braves fans ready for some action. Here's the pitch to Donaldson. The 2-1. It's in there. 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. It's low. 3-2. Walk would be just fine. Here is the payoff pitch to Josh. Swings and misses at the gas. Strike 3. Out. Out number 1, that is, for the Phillies. Some high gas. Donaldson swings and misses. So here's Markakis. Mets are up 4-2 on the Yankees in the Subway Series. Markakis looks at a strike. 0-1. Riley on deck. And if he reaches, McCann. If he reaches, Ozzy Albies. But it's now 0-2 to Markakis after that swing and miss. Oh, 2 pitch bounces up there. 16 saves for Neris on the year for the Phillies. Markakis awaits the 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. Okay, the 1-2 pitch to Markakis. Swings and misses. Out number 2. That is 10 strikeouts for the Phillies combined. Pitching. So Riley is the last chance. Time for a 2-out rally. But Riley swings and misses at the first one. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 3 tonight, average down to 268. 14 home runs. 37 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch is low. If Riley gets on, we'll see Brian McCann. One pitch, swings and misses. Down to their last strike are the Braves. We will run down the scoreboard real quick after this game. And that comes right now because Riley swings and misses to end the game. So, hell of a pitching effort tonight from the Phillies. Nola went 8 innings and earned a well-deserved win tonight. Tip of the cap to him. To Aaron Nola, the starter for the Phillies. He wins. The Phillies win the ball game 2-0. And here's a look at the rest of the scores around the league as we head now into the 10th inning show. Brought to you by TreasureHunt.ga. In the 6th inning, the Nationals are up 2-1 on the Marlins. In a rain delay, the Pirates are up 2-0 over the Cubs. To the bottom of the 9th we go. In Toronto, the Red Sox all over the Blue Jays 10-3 there. It's a final in Tampa Bay where the Rays won 6-3. In the top of the 9th in the Subway Series at Citi Field, the Mets are up 4-2 over the Yankees. We are in extra innings in Cincinnati at the Great American Ballpark with the Brewers and Reds are tied at 4 in the 10th. In Texas, the Rangers up 3-1 over the Angels. That one's in the 5th inning. Tigers at White Sox postponed in the 3rd inning. In Colorado, the Rockies are up 7-5 over the Astros. In Kansas City, the Indians are up 7-3 over Kansas City. Twins and A's just underway. We're scoreless there. Diamondbacks, Dodgers also just underway and scoreless. Giants, Padres scoreless, and Cardinals, Mariners are scoreless as well. Thanks so much for joining us. Mando, as always, hope you catch one and enjoy the mild Northern California summer evening. You deserve it, pal. Also, thanks to everybody else who joined us, including the Bone Crusher, the Hawk, Walking Legend. We had Stan Parker on board. We had many more, and we always appreciate everybody who joins us down in the dugout. Can't wait to do it again next time. For now, A-Bomb saying, so long, where the Braves are losers tonight in Atlanta. Your final score, the Phillies 2, the Braves nothing. We'll see you next time on Coast to Coast.